Good morning. Good morning. What time is it? It's 2:45 a.m. As usual. I'm on my way to my favorite destination spot. I want you to keep that in mind. My typical business doesn't start till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't. So going to the gym, getting up at 2 o'clock a.m., those are all options. But a part of me knew that if I wanted to be the best that I could be at what it is that I wanted to be in life, it wasn't going to come without some sacrifice. And here's the deal. Here's kind of the bottom line of it. You can pick whatever sacrifice you want. For me, it was sacrifice of sleep. It was sacrifice of laying in the bed until my body comfortably decided it was time to get up and go. For me, it was sacrifice of not eating anything I wanted to. For me, it's sacrifice for getting on that stair climber every single day. I gotta tell you, I think that's one of the most stayed away from tools inside of a gym. I may see one person get on it, and it's not because it's not effective. It's because it's fucking hard. It's hard. You up there for 2 or 3 minutes and you feel like you've done something. Not only do I take my speed up, but I take my time up. And the moment I start thinking that I want to quit, that's the moment I start asking myself while in mid-climb, if you want to be the best, how are you going to be the best if you quit on this machine? So then I have to tell myself I love the burn. I love the feel. I love the way it makes me feel. I remember when I hurt my shoulder and I wasn't able to exercise with weights, I would spend my hour on the stair climber. Now, if that's not an exercise of futility in mental thinking, I don't know what is, because there's nothing like walking in place up something with your legs going like this while staring at the exact same thing, not new scenery, the exact same thing. The reason I'm saying all this is because you have to decide, what are you willing to sacrifice? And you might say, well, what is getting up early in the morning if your business doesn't start until 8 or 9 o'clock? What are you sacrificing? Like, how does this sacrifice benefit you? Well, the same sacrifice that if you decided every single morning you were going to get up and go pick up a boulder about this big and move it 5 feet over, and you said you would do it every single day, and that's what you did. The benefit is that you're conditioning your mind to start doing and acting according to what you tell it to do. Some people might say, well, that's just the ego wanting control. Well, at some point in time, the ego is going to need some control. And then once the ego gets some control, then you can start letting things naturally happen. But you got to find somewhere to start at. And I think that's where so many people go wrong, is that they don't see a benefit in exercising a discipline because they're not sure that the discipline will apply to what it is that they're trying to do. The word discipline in itself embodies the whole vision behind what a goal is. Because goals are not typically something that you hit right now. Not if they're big enough. Goals are something that you eventually hit down the road in the long run. And discipline gives you the stamina, the ability to get to the goal. See, there were so many times that I could have given up and I could have quit and I could have said that this didn't work. But I know it does. You see, my eyes were fooling me to believe that my exercise wasn't working. But when I go in my closet to put on my clothes, absolutely nothing fits me. Nothing. I don't have anything in my closet besides workout gear that fits my body. See, that's how the mind will work sometimes. It will fool you. That's how the devil will work sometimes. He'll try to fool you into believing you're not getting results. And sometimes you got to measure yourself who you are today versus who you were before you started your journey. And then you have to encourage yourself based off of that comparison and say, the devil is a lie. I am seeing results. The results are true. The results are evident. I can see it. I can be it. So now I've reinforced the fact that my exercise is working, because every time I start looking in the mirror saying, I don't see any results because the physical eye cannot detect something that it sees every single day. I can't detect what I see every single day. So I literally, if I didn't have the benefit of trying my wardrobe on and seeing that it didn't fit, I would need somebody externally, meaning outside of me, to go ahead and reinforce that and tell me, hey Jermaine, you're looking thinner. Hey Jermaine, you're looking great. Hey Jermaine, I can tell the difference in what's going on with your body based on your face, based on the contours of your arm and the contours of your side and your legs. I can see. But see, we're not always going to have that reinforcement, and that's the problem. If we're not getting constant outside reinforcement, then we think it's not working. You have to get to a point where you start reinforcing within yourself. You start looking at yourself. You start reflecting within yourself from where you started to where you are now. And then you'll start building power and endurance to keep going through whatever it is that you need to endure through. It's only because I've seen the dramatic change in my wardrobe that I've been able to reinforce what it is that I think and what it is that I feel. So when I get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:40 in the morning to get up and go somewhere, it's because I'm reinforcing that I'm in control of this. When I get up on Saturday morning to go do my hike, it's because I'm reinforcing that I'm in control of this. And when an idea pops in my mind to reach out to my client and to talk to them, that's because I'm controlling this. If you don't take back control of your life, then you're simply existing, waiting to die. And if you don't enact a discipline, then how are you ever going to have the stamina and the ability to last the distance to see your goals come to fruition? It's not possible. Somebody said yesterday, you don't have to wait till tomorrow to start your discipline. You can start right now. 2 of my disciplines that I committed to was no watching pornography. Yes, that's right. I go to church and I've had a habit of watching pornography. Burn me. Kill me. Throw stones at me. Whatever you're going to do. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. I've also had a habit of cussing. And neither one of those things sat well with me. Neither one of them. So depending on where you want to be at in life, it's going to be dependent on what kind of disciplines you want to enact for yourself to get you to where you got to go. So you have the strength and the ability to withstand anything that comes your way. Willpower, endurance, stamina, the ability to withstand anything that comes your way. It comes with discipline. That's it.